Okay, so today we are looking into who your soulmate is, or your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Twin flame is cute, so sometimes I use that. But yeah, so we're going to find out just whatever the universe wants to tell us about them, whether it's their job, personality, where they live, what they look like. So we'll find out what the universe wants to tell us. And so we have group 1, 2, and 3. We have the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to. You can choose more than one if you want to as well, so whatever one is calling to you. Okay, and we'll get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. Okay, so this is for you guys who chose the Tin Man. Okay, so let's see what we have. Just tell you about your soulmate. Two very powerful cards here. Okay, first of all, right off the bat, they might be an Aries, okay? They might be a single parent, okay? Because I do have the fatherly, motherly figure, okay? So they might be a single parent, so they might have at least one kid, and they might actually have custody, full custody of that kid. It could be more than one as well. They don't have to be a parent, but I am feeling that because they have both of the energies, okay? Two very powerful energies, which makes me feel like a mother and a father type, and that they would be both. If not, okay, they could be I don't want to say like the president or the CEO of a company, because I don't feel like it's that financially high stake or anything like that. I don't feel like they're in that sort of position where it's like this major company or something, but they might be the sole owner and main actually employee of their business, but I feel like their business is doing really well, obviously, because they're sitting in very oh, that's interesting. But you know, they're sitting in very important thrones, seats, you know, which again, they could be like a board member of something, like actually have a seat in something, okay? They could be a teacher as well. So there's a lot of options with these two. So there's nothing really concrete yet, but they definitely are looked up to, okay? So that's why I go with parent, because obviously that is like the main mentor role besides a teacher. They could be a teacher, but I don't feel like that. I think this would have been the Hierophant if that was the case. So I am feeling like they are looked up to in some way. If it's not a parent role, then it would be like they are the sole business owner of their business, okay? Like maybe they might have one or two employees, something like that, where it's a very close-knit, it's almost like a family. Like I feel like it's some sort of family type unit, whether it's work or actual family, okay? I'm not going to get too much more into it in case I'm wrong, so let's see what else we have. Whoa, okay, so this is the High Priestess again. Okay, we have the High Priestess validating the High Priestess. Okay, that would be really creepy if this was the Emperor, but it's not. So, okay, we have, interesting. I feel like this might be their past, this might be where they're going or where they are, okay, with these two. I feel like something might have happened where it might not have been quite a tower moment in their life, but maybe something affected them when they were younger. So, oh, okay, this might be also speaking to the fact that they might have been raised by a single parent as well. Maybe something happened to their other parent. I feel like something really dramatically changed them at some point in their life. It's not like it changed them for the worst, okay, because they became the high priestess in this card situation here. Because yes, they made it, okay, but I feel like they've created quite a wall around them. They are the high priestess, but they're not so open as this one is, okay? It was like a journey, okay, because this is a mountain, and you can see there's roads going up, okay? So that's telling me they had some sort of journey to get there. Something really happened. It wasn't as easy as you would think. Like, they had more obstacles than someone else would have if they chose that same path. Does that make sense? Like, something happened that kind of set them back a little bit. Maybe like maturity wise or growth wise, you know, like maybe they had to step up in their family and help take care of their siblings or something like that, and it really stunted their socializing growth, if that makes sense. It's not like they didn't mature. I feel like they matured really quickly in a different way. And they kind of, there's like this wall around them for some reason. We'll have to see if that gets cleared up a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this is speaking of, they're definitely your twin flame, your soulmate, okay? Usually I would feel like this is an offer from them. I feel like this might have to be you. I feel like they're so worth it, and you're going to know it when you meet them, and you're going to quickly realize that you might have to be the one to, like, make that move, okay? Like, you'll be able to tell that you guys are really good for each other, but for some reason, something has stunted this. Like, they might not have enough confidence or something to actually ask you out or to let you know how they feel. Even though it's very clear. It'll be very clear to both of you. But it's going to be really hard for you to get that out of this person. And it's not going to be like that forever, but in the beginning, it's almost like you're going to have to really... It's like, you know, when you get a box of cereal and you really want that cereal, and for some reason it's so hard to open, and it's like, why is this taking so long to open this bag of cereal inside of this box? You know, and it's like, you know it's going to be good, and for some reason they're kind of resistant to it. It's going to be like that, where it seems so simple and yet so not, okay? But it'll be worth it. I don't want that to sway you or to stop you, okay? This is just kind of like a little advice from the universe, like, that this might happen, okay? Just letting you know so that it doesn't stop you. Because, yeah, I feel like this might have to be you offering that olive branch, right? Really breaking that ice. And then I'm also feeling like I should add this together, which is a 3 of Cups. I feel like something's going to happen right away, okay? Right when you guys do get together. It might be slow coming, okay? And then once the ice is broken, all right? Because she looks a little frozen, right? She's in like a frozen mountain. I feel like it's going to go pretty quickly. I think you might... no, not a business. I don't think you're gonna... I think you end up buying a house together. That might be what it is. And everyone's excited for you, you know? You guys all celebrate, your family, your friends, that this is really working out for you, that you actually found each other, and it is going really well. No one is, like, gonna be like, are you sure? You're going a little fast. I feel like everyone's gonna understand. And then you guys it's gonna go quick, and I feel like I think you're gonna buy a house together. Okay. Which one do we want next? Okay, let's do the big one here. Reach out. Oh, okay. Okay, like I said with this, you might have to be the one to really break that ice. You might, it's like you guys both don't really know how to like get into this. You might both have been single for a while, but I feel like this person, the more I'm reading this, I feel like they might also have been a single parent. So they might not only have been raised by a single parent, they might be a single parent as well. They could have actually lost their spouse in like a tragic way. That might have been what kind of stunted them for a little bit. They didn't, and it's been a long time, I feel like. It's been a long time. Enough to where they've encased themselves with this icy mountain, you know? But they're on top of their game. It's not like they're losing at life at all, right? It's like they've made that choice. I think they just really didn't think that you would be coming, that you are their soulmate. It doesn't have to be a spouse that they lost, okay? It could just, I don't know what this is. People go through a lot of different things, you know, that really change them, who they are. So I don't know. It's not giving me much clues, but it's something like that. Something pretty dramatic that causes them to kind of shelter up. You're going to be the one to reach out. Okay? I don't think that you know them now. You could already know them. But I feel like when you do meet, you are going to know, and you're going to start to feel like, oh yeah, this isn't, I feel like this is a good place. This is a good person. I like where we are. I see potential in this, but you're going to have to be the one to really push them into that. It's not like they're going to be resistant. I think they just are afraid. And then we get the reach out. So that's really, it's validating what I thought. Like that they are quite distant. I don't know. I can't really... They're not resistant either. I can't think of like the right word for it. They're just don't believe. I guess that's what it is. They like lost their faith that they could ever find love or find love again, whatever their situation is. Okay. Let's do this one first. Let's see what little clue we get. Cassette. Okay, what I'm feeling from that, I'm not feeling like it's outdated thinking or anything like that. It could be hinting towards that because it's replaying events over in your head, so that might be what's helping them stay in this position here. But I'm more feeling like, you know, like, people don't do this anymore, but when I was in school, we used to make mixtapes, okay? And you would record and tape songs in a row on a cassette, and then you would give it to the person that you're dating or whatever. I feel like your person has been so out of it that they don't like know what they're doing. They might actually do something like that because they've been so out of it. And it's almost cute because they don't know what people do these days. I think it's been at least probably 5 years, maybe more than that they've really been like in a relationship, and I think they just don't know how to like get into it. I don't think they know how to really express that they want to move forward with you. I think this is really like important for this reading because it might be something that might deter you from this person if you don't reach out. You might actually take it the wrong way. You might be like, oh, this person isn't interested in me. This person would have already asked me out then. You know, this person would have said something by now. And I feel like the universe is trying to warn you that no, don't feel that way. That yeah, it could, because it would seem like that. But they really don't mean it. They really do care about you. They just have no idea what they're doing. I think that's what it is. I think they're going to try to actually maybe give you an actual mixtape. Not like a mixtape on a cassette, but like, you know, like a YouTube playlist, something like that, because that might be really what they think they're supposed to do. I don't know. Oh dear. I feel like this person really needs understanding from you. Like, I think you just need to just look past that. their inability to be flirtatious and charming. You know what I mean? I really think that they just honestly just aren't very slick, you know? I think you're gonna have to be the one to just be like, look, buddy, I like you. Do you like me? You know? Because, you know, wait a while, wait a little bit and make sure that this is that person. But once you do feel that in your gut, I'm telling you, I think you're just gonna have to just go for it because this person is really unsure of how to even go about this. The poor thing. They have no idea what they're doing. And I get that only because of this right here. I'm really feeling the whole weird, outdated, like mixtape type of, like they don't know how to court you, you know? Okay, so let's get the last two out. We're doing some gypsy cards. Okay. And I read them this way, so I always put the person here. So, I mean, I could move a card here, but, okay, so, okay, this is all good. Okay, so if I read it this way, this is not facing, okay. It indicates the bright side towards the person with domestic happiness, okay? So the bright side, yes, domestic happiness. And then we have this side, a change of residence. Yes. Oh my goodness, okay? And the change of residence is talking about the celebration here. It's overlapping this. Yes. Okay, so I feel like that is correct. That is going to move quite quickly once you do reach out, okay? Because it's almost like your person is going to be waiting for you to do it because, again, they have no idea what they're doing. And it's almost like they're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. So it's like they're just going to not and just hope that you make the first move, right? You make that offer. And once that happens, you guys are going to be so happy together, it is not even funny. You are going to be quickly changing residences, okay? And it's in the very near position, how I read these, which means very soon. So I want to say within the first year of dating this person, of even meeting this person, you might be actually moving in together, if not buying a house together, like I said. Yeah, I really feel like this is a really good match. I mean, clearly it's your soulmate. I feel like you would understand where they're coming from because you are meant for each other. So you are that person meant for them because you are understanding and because you will realize this person just needs a little bit of help, a little bit of pushing, okay? And once they're there, they'll catch on really quickly. It's not like they're going to be this blubbering idiot. They just don't know how to begin it at all. I think it's just been a while, right? Okay, so I mean, and yeah, so we have domestic happiness, and yeah. I'm not really feeling how they look, so I guess the universe really isn't paying attention to that. I think it's more worried about you accidentally letting them slip by because they're so not flirtatious or know what they're doing, you know, but so I think that's why the universe is really concentrating on that. But yeah, because I'm really getting I don't have an answer of how they would look. I do feel like they would be they might be older than you. And if not, then you guys might be actually in the older age range, okay? So maybe like more like in the 50s, 60s. But if not, then you know, then that means that whatever age you are, they are slightly older. So they might be a couple years older than you. Only because we do have these older, higher ranking cards here. And then we do have this as well, which shows me like an age difference, right? It's obviously not that much, but just a slight age difference. So I would say in the range of like, you know, maybe 3 to 5, 3 to 6-ish years maybe. But I don't really know. I don't know how they look. I don't know. I'm not even really getting the specific, like a female or male energy either. I feel like it's very balanced because we have the black and the white, you know, male, female, both very high ranking. We have the Two of Cups. So yeah, I just feel like they might be slightly older than you, that's all. That's really all I'm getting. Or maybe not, maybe you're slightly older than them. Either way, but I don't think that you're like in the same 1 or 2 year range. I think it's more like a 3 to 6 year difference. Okay, so let's get some charms. See if that wants to give us anything. We also have the pendulum for advice. Okay, 2 things have already fallen out, so let's get to... Oh, no, okay, it was faced like that. Oops, cat hair. Whoa, lots of little ones, okay. Okay, so we had a D and a Y, okay. Could be the ending of their last name or first name, something like that. Maybe Dyson. They could work for Dyson, I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, we also have the warning. That makes so much sense because I feel like it didn't tell us a lot about how they look or anything like that. Like, not really even job-wise. It was more like this warning. Like, they might really, they might be actually bad at this. They might be bad at dating. Like, bad at flirting, where it actually hurts them. You know what I mean? So it could be a warning that you're just gonna have to be the one to just nip it in the bud, you know? If you feel like this is who, you know, your soulmate is, but they're just so terrible at flirting, I feel like it's just a warning. Like, don't take that so seriously, because this is warning you that they just happen to be really bad at this. But they are so good for you. So it's like I think the universe is just warning you. Just look past that. Just help them along. They must be really bad at it, you guys, because the universe normally doesn't warn about how bad someone is at flirting, right? So they could be real bad at it. But we do have, so we have the unicorn, which tells me magic, okay, which means twin flame, cosmic energy, you know, true love. This is your soulmate. And then we have true love here, okay? So again, it's like, just remember that you got this warning that this person is oh so bad at flirting. But man, they are so good for you. We have the oyster with a pearl inside. Okay, so again, the hard shell with the pearl inside. So again, the warning here. I'm just going to put it with the warning that they really have a real hard exterior to get through. It's going to be tough for you to be like, does this person like me or not? Because they're just so bad. Oh man. It's almost cringy, I feel like, because how could it not be? If you're getting this many warnings, this person is not good at it. Like, they might try actual horrible pickup lines. I don't know. You just need to be like, shh, shh, shh. Don't say those anymore. You know what I mean? Don't talk. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see all these little ones. Okay, so we have a lighthouse. Good. So this means that the universe will probably help guide you to this person. They are warning you. They are aware. They already have the red flags up, you know, the warning system going, to try to stop you from running away from this person's terrible pickup lines. I think they are guiding you, okay? So just know that and have faith that your spirit guides, the universe, is going to help you along, okay? It's not only on you. You're going to You're gonna do just fine. You guys will make it, okay? We do have blood, sweat, and tears, okay? I don't see any, like, health things. Sometimes I would tie that in with health, okay? But, because they could be a doctor, a nurse, something like that, okay? They might actually have had a blood transfusion, something with blood, anything like that. But normally that just tells me blood, sweat, tears. So this person, again, probably has had quite a difficult life. That is what I'm getting from that. Okay, we have the little ducky. So to me that tells me new life, a new chance, a new beginning. It does tell me innocence. So they are kind of like a baby in this, okay? They don't know how to use their wings yet in this whole love situation. And yeah, and it could speak of spring as well. But I'm not feeling that too much today. I really just feel like it's just speaking of their actual innocence. They're undeniably terrible at this, and it's because they're just innocent. They don't know. Okay. We have the bow and arrow, so that's normally Cupid's bow. That's how I see that. I do have the handcuffs, interesting. And we have the police officer too. So they could be in law enforcement. Interesting. They could even be like a nurse or a doctor at a prison, okay? My friend's mom does that, actually. Something like that, because at first I just thought it was the warning, which it definitely is, okay? It's definitely also a warning. But yeah, they could even be just in security, okay? They could be in fraud, something like that. Something with the law, something with where they might not actually be the police officer, but what they do, it might involve calling the police if there is fraud, something like that, okay? Okay, we also have this dagger, which to me is, it's not like a knife, right? This to me speaks of heartbreak. So, I feel like it belongs over here. I feel like this could be speaking of really being hurt by someone, and it's like this person just really has a lot of reasons to have just stepped out of the dating game for a little bit, okay? Which is kind of their downfall, right? Remember, terrible at flirting. But I feel like they do have reasons. I don't know what those reasons are. They've been hurt. Because again, we had this, and I didn't have the exact answer for that. Okay, where is it? There you are. Remember this? Something happened to them, but I don't know. The universe doesn't want to go into it. But it's something that has hurt them. They felt like they had a stab in their back. Someone really hurt them. Betrayal. And they really had a lot of work to do. But they did come out. Remember? They came out as the high priestess. They are 100, okay? They forgot to practice on the flirting and how to do the whole love dating thing, okay? We do have the hat, okay? So this is like a magical hat. It kind of, I feel like it might belong over here as well with this. Only because I feel like this is like telling their story. And I feel like it's like they know what they have to offer, but they just like don't. I feel like they own this hat. Like, this is the best way I can explain this. They own this hat. They have the magic inside of them, right? They just hung up their hat. If that makes sense. It's like they hung it up. They just didn't want to deal with it anymore. Whatever this was that hurt them, they were like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. I'm hanging up the hat. I don't care if there's someone out there for me. I don't want to be hurt anymore. And they closed their shell. They hid their pearl. And it's now kind of your job to kind of crack that oyster open and really find their pearl, because they have one waiting for you. We have the weights, which means, again, one, it talks about being healthy, so they could have a healthy outlet. Okay, they might go to the gym, and that is maybe why they've, they have a really good self-esteem. They are 100. They're the high priestess. So it's not like they're all just slumming around. I think they just willingly hung up this hat. They just didn't want to deal with it anymore and just worked on themselves. But we have this bow and arrow, Cupid's arrow. I feel like no matter how much they hung up this hat, how much they said, I'm done, they will get struck by this bow and arrow. They will get struck by Cupid. But then they're still going to just be frozen in place. And this is your warning. You have got to just reach out. You've got to be the one. Once you know it's them, you know that they've been struck by the arrow just like you have. And it's like they're frozen. It's so funny. But I feel like, yes, they've done a lot of work. It's not like they're slumming around. It's like I said. And then last but not least, we have the smoothie maker, okay? Which, again, speaks about health, okay? So this person might be actually healthy. But I do feel like this tells me, one, yes, it's ingredients for, your perfect soulmate, obviously. But there are increments. There's a 1, 2, and 3, okay? So to me, that tells me usually this person just needs to take baby steps, right? They are a little baby. They're brand new to this. So, it's like just reiterating everything I said. They just need to be handled with care. And you are the perfect person for that, right? You've got the warning already. You know what you need to do. Be on the lookout and don't let it get to you that, oh, they don't like me or something. They're not flirting. They're whatever. No, you've got to be the one to just straight out offer that olive branch, right? Because that's your pearl. They are your pearl. They're in there. Yeah. Let's ask my pendulum for a little advice from the universe. That's it. We're not going to get into anything today. I don't have too much time today. I have a couple appointments. So we are getting into just advice from the universe. So please, universe, give us what the viewer needs the most. And I think this reading of all needs it the most because we have a lot of warnings. What are they supposed to do when this person comes to them with a YouTube playlist or something? What are they supposed to do? Oh boy, let's find out. Give us what we need, please. What do we have? Oh, okay. So let it go. I think that is speaking of the way you might feel. I swear, this is like not just a little, oh wow, you're just like kind of bad. No, like it might actually hurt your feelings. I am telling you, this person might not actually know how to respond to you flirting with them. It's like you're just going to have to be like, boom, and just get it over with because the dropping the hints is not going to work. And it might actually start hurting your feelings. And you've just got to let that part go. I don't know how bad this person can be at this, but they must be extremely socially awkward when it comes to dating. And you're just going to have to let that go and just knock it out of the park. Just don't even let it continue. I think you're just going to have to actually just be like, yo, do you like me? Because I like you. Can we move on from this really weird, awkward stage? I've never gotten this before in my life. I can't believe how bad they could be to get this many warnings. So just watch out for that and just let that go. Don't take it personally. They have got to be so bad at this. Oh, dear. Because even you being their soulmate, the universe still felt it appropriate to let you know how bad they're going to be at this. Which is a lot, okay? Wow. But again, it's like I'm not trying to badmouth them that they happen to be bad at that. Because they're worth it. That's what the universe is saying. It wouldn't go through all of this work to warn you about this if they weren't actually your soulmate and that they weren't actually worth this slight awkward moment in your dating phase, okay? So that is what I have for you. I know this isn't going to be for most people, so if this, if you feel like you hate this reading and you wish you had, however, 30 minutes back of your life, I apologize. But it was meant for someone. I work through the universe, guys. I throw my hands up. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, if not, then check out other readings. I do have other soulmate readings, future spouse readings, things like that. So check those out. Get your mojo back if you need to. And yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I hope you guys take care and have a good night. Hi, group 2. See what we have. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, so right away, I feel like this person, they might have stocks. Okay, so I don't feel like they work in Wall Street or anything like that. This person might be financially stable enough where they have stocks. And like they might be, trading and doing that stuff. I really don't know much about stocks, but I feel like they are, if it's not stocks, it's some sort of investing and reinvesting and, switching money around, trading, something like that. It might be an investor in like technology. I don't think they own the business that they invest in, okay? Does that make sense? Like they might, maybe back in the day, like maybe they got a good inheritance, maybe, somehow they had enough money to invest, and it seems like it went really well for them, and I feel like that they, wheeling and dealing, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they started with a little bit, and then somehow they invested it, and it really took off in different areas. I feel like they have quite a few, okay? Different things they've invested in. I'm not sure what they do for their actual living, like their normal day-to-day job. I don't know. We'll see if we can get more into that, because I'm not sure if that's their actual income now, or if it always has been, or if it's just kind of like a side thing they do, and they do actually have a day-to-day job as well. But they are into that. They're into investing. They're into like trading and stocks and bonds and opening different accounts and investing in stuff. Let's get a little more just to be sure. Okay. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, I feel like, yeah, they might, this person's kind of hard to pinpoint, which does kind of make sense because we have like this compass, and it's like, in my mind, it's almost like it's spinning, okay? So it's almost like I can't quite pinpoint them. Like they might have so many different things going on that they really are like a person with many hats, right? And I'm feeling a male energy, although they could be a female, but that is kind of in the man's world. Does that make sense? Not that, it's a man's world, but it's more like wherever it's like dealing in stocks and stuff. It is kind of like a manly thing. It's more that men do that more often, just historically at least. So I do feel like they are in that. So they could be a female, but they're surrounded by a lot of male energy. Whatever that is, with the whole investing thing. But okay, so it's interesting because I feel like the way that you're going to meet this person, I feel like they travel a lot, okay? Or they have traveled a lot. Again, the compass thing. And we have two, so we have the chariot here, okay, and then we have, she's on this like bunny doll, okay, but she's like riding it, just like kind of like a horse. Um, but they're facing each other, okay, which tells me that I think you're going to meet them locally. That whatever they're doing here, their next project, it's going to land them locally near you, and that's how you're going to meet them. They might be there permanently for a while or something. You know, they might have been stationed there, or, you know. So either you're going to meet them online locally, right, or actually physically locally. But I don't think you're going to meet them online and they'll be distant, right? I think that they are local to you. So I feel like maybe you live in like a bigger city, or a city that is in development where there might be new houses and new businesses coming in, something like that, because this person is pretty well off, but somehow they're going to land basically at your doorstep, you know, like in your city, in your area at least, okay? They might actually come to your place of work. They might end up being a client of yours, or just a customer, you know, whatever it is that your work is. Even a coworker as well. You might actually work in this field and they might come to your work as well. It's something locally. I feel like they do travel, they have traveled. It's going to land them in your area. I don't think they're originally from your area. I don't think you know this person yet. Or you could have just met this person, right? Like maybe they just came to your town recently. Let's see if we can get any more clues here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, okay, this is telling me that this person has been single for a while, okay? They might have dated around before, obviously, you know, they could have had some serious relationships. I feel like, as of late, at least in the last year, okay, so it's not too long, but I am feeling a slight time frame already, okay, that they have remained single. Because they want to settle down. I think it's because they want to find you, their soulmate. Because we have 9 cups here, and then this open spot here, which is replaced by a moon, which is replaced by what I would take as a mystery, a secret, right? You might actually be a Pisces as well, okay? But, I feel like they are purposely leaving this open now. I don't think they're trying to distract or find, you know, a person for right now. I think they're just leaving this open for you now. I think that's what they want. They're tired of dating around and whatever. I think they really have matured in the last few years. And at least in the last year, they really have stuck to themselves and really are trying to manifest you, okay? Because it remains a mystery. They've left that spot open for you. Which tells me that, yeah, it's on its way. Because, you know, if I had gotten a 10 of cups, then this person feels like they're pretty okay without you right now. So that would be a little bit of a warning, right? I feel like this person, they worked really hard. They have 9 cups. All they need is that last one, which is you. You know, they've left a spot open for you. They're not waiting for you to come and save them. They're not waiting for you to, you know, fill a void, because they have replaced it with this hope. It's not like it's empty and it's this sucking void in their life and just any warm body will do. No, they've made 9 stable cups in their life, and they are waiting for you, specifically you. And then we have the Father of Swords, which is basically like an emperor, okay? Someone who is manifesting, and they're really good at communicating, okay? And so a lot of their manifesting comes from socializing and communicating, right? So either they talk to their higher source, the universe, or just actually through networking, because we do have the socializing here, the networking, okay? They make things happen. They really do. They are very good. And again, so because of the really good communication skills, makes me feel like they might be at least an air sign, okay? And that does make sense with this as well, because I saw this earlier. I feel like this would be an air sign for a sun sign, okay? I feel like they might have an air, so it, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And then I feel like their moon might be a fire sign, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might be their moon sign. And I feel like they might have an air sign as their sun. Okay, so, and again, because we have this sword as well. But yeah, they are the King of Swords. Okay, so they are very good at communicating. So like did I mention technology? Because I feel like, again, like technology, they might have invested in some startups, some technology startups, things like that. Or maybe a long time ago, and they could have been one of the first people to invest into, Apple, something like that, where, not Apple, you know what I mean, but something that definitely succeeded, and now they are reaping those benefits now. Like, they took a chance, and then they do have quite a bit of money, I feel like. And they're good at it. They're good at rearranging it, really making sure that they're stable and that they can take risks as well. You know what I mean? Wheeling and dealing, like I said. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for this one? Oh, ooh. Okay, anytime I get this one, this just basically is telling you that there are clues in the music that you listen to. So maybe, and might not even be the music that you listen to, but say you turn on the radio, you get in the car and you actually turn on the radio for once and not, a specific song you already have on a playlist or something. It's saying pay attention. There are some sort of clues coming into you that you might be missing through music. Okay? Because music is definitely a way of the universe speaking to you, right? Because it's actual words and actual voices, and it's actually speaking to you, and music is so prevalent. It is everywhere. So the universe can manipulate it to talk to you and send you signs. Oh yeah. Listen to the music around you. Just listen. Just whenever you feel that urge, then that is, if it's in your gut, and you're like, oh my gosh, that is so weird that the music just said that. It's a synchronicity, okay? It's trying to tell you you're on the right path or give you little clues. And they can be across the board clues, okay? What they might look like, what they might listen to music-wise, advice from the universe, right? So you just pay attention. That is a clue from the universe to tell you, listen to the lyrics and the music around you. Okay, a hammer. Oh, okay, again. So they're very hardworking, like I said. They really did a lot of work. And it's not easy, it's not easy taking, technical risks and financial risks and really paying attention to the patterns, all of that stuff. It's hard. This is why a lot of people don't do it. I think this person, yes, I feel like they have a lot of money. Which is never bad, right? This is always good news. Because we have the Nine of Cups, which means they're only missing you. Clearly, you're the last one, so which means they're very financially stable. Home life is stable. Their health, everything is stable. They have what they need. Except for you. Yeah, that's really all that's telling me, is that they're very hardworking, that this wasn't just given to them, that they actually did this, and that they might still be at it. I don't think they're just sitting and enjoying their laurels, you know. I think they are still right in the game. They're still working hard. They're taking calls, making calls, answering messages, all of that stuff. I feel like they're very hardworking on a day-to-day basis. And we do have the hardworking here. We have plans that this man is holding here. They're discussing something, and this guy is on a pedestal, okay? So they're still trying to come up with, you know, it might be a team of theirs. I don't think that they're on their own. They might be an investment team, okay? Yeah. Could even be a banker as well. I don't know why I didn't really go to that. I'm just not really feeling like a banker, but they could be. They could be. Because all of that could make sense as well. That they could just simply be a banker and like a bank teller or something like that. But it's something like they're wheeling and dealing. It has to do with money. And again, so all of that could still make sense because still they could take a new job through their bank, you know, land in your city through that job. They could still be financially stable and everything, all the same. They could just simply be an actual bank teller, bank manager, something like that. Okay, we have two more. Okay, we have the ship. Wow, okay, and when near, it indicates wealth by inheritance of trait. What did I say earlier? I said that they could have started with a small inheritance and like actually did the right thing and invested it, which no one does, which led them to that long path of being able to wheel and deal money, you know? Okay, so, and if not, because there's two clues in here, so it could be both true, take it how it is, but it also foretells a voyage, which again tells me, like, the whole compass, right? Like, they've been kind of hopping along, I think, in different, they've been moving a lot, I don't think they have a very long permanent home, you know, maybe a few years here, a few years there, you know, I don't think that they really have stayed somewhere for too long, which again makes me feel like they're going to land in your city. But again, the symbol of riches, when with wealth and inheritance or trade. So again, just through trading alone. Yeah, they definitely do something with stocks, something with trading, for sure, for sure, for sure. And then we have the bride, which ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims. Ooh, and it's in the very near position, so that is awesome. Okay, so both of you are single. Your person is looking for you. They are trying, that is their highest aim. That's the only thing they have left to fulfill. Oh yeah, you are definitely going to meet this person. It's not like you're never going to meet your soulmate, okay? Because I know a lot of us like are afraid of that what if we just never meet our soulmate? That they're out there and we just never meet them. No, you're going to meet them for sure. We have the bride, okay? So one of you is going to be a bride. Yeah, and it ensures a single person, which both of you are right now, the fulfillment of their highest aims, which is finding each other, right? Okay, that is exciting. Again, not a lot with how they look. I must not be really putting that energy out there because I really wasn't, I guess. I just was like, whatever the universe wants to tell me today. So, that's what we get, I guess. Okay. All right. The biggest one, we have a D. You're a little wobbly. Okay. We have the dream marble. Ooh, this person is definitely trying to pinpoint you. They're definitely, you are on their mind. Maybe not you, okay, because I don't think you guys know each other. But I think, like, you might have even been having dreams yourself as well, because I feel like your person, they might be having those like blurry faced dreams, right? Where you are there, okay, but you're just like the silhouette of a person or something, and they can't seem to figure out who you are, because I think they are in that point in their life where they are, because we have that, they remember that moon, the 9 of Cups, they are ready for you, and so they are preparing mentally for you, right? And like spiritually, they are starting to call you in now, and so their mind, while they're sleeping, is trying to get them ready for you. I think they're actually dreaming of you, but they just don't know who you are. You're just like this blurry person, you know. Okay, what other letters do we have? Okay, so we have an O. They could be a doctor. We have a D and an R. Okay. It doesn't have to be. It could be the beginning of their name, their last name. Could be initials. Could be the city that they live in, where you live in. Okay, where you guys will meet. Okay. We do have the owl. So the owl normally tells me watching. Okay, so I feel like this person, whoop, doing a little spin there. I feel like this tells me this person is now on the lookout for you. I think they are ready. I think they are ready, spiritually and mentally ready for you. Wow. Because, yeah, sometimes it tells me, like, oh, they're watching you, or, you know, they're kind of, like, checking up on your Facebook or something. But I don't think that they know you. So this, to me, is they're really on the lookout, okay? They're not moving. They're not distracting themselves with, you know, a relationship for now type thing. I think they are sitting still. They're sitting pretty, and they're really looking for you. They are open for you to come. Yeah. Okay. We have a little trickster. So that tells me that your person might be actually kind of fun. So they could be a little trickster, okay? So that could be a good clue for when you meet them. If they crack jokes, or they kind of just, you know, like say something like, oh, I'm just kidding, you know, like, I'm just kidding. That is what I get from that. It's not like devious or anything like that. It's just playful. It's being a little tricky. It's having some fun. Maybe a prank or two, something like that. But nothing mean, nothing like that. We do have my biography. That is interesting. So they could be a writer, okay, because I don't really know what their job is if they're not a banker, but they might actually be writing a book. And if not, then they might have written some sort of biography like that. I don't know who this person is, but they obviously are very good at what they do, so they might be actually working on some sort of it doesn't have to be a biography, right? Like, it's just a book that they wrote that has to do with them, okay? So it could be like maybe they wrote like a financial type book, right? Where kind of give some tips and advice on how to do what they do. And that could be another source of income for them, because they, again, very financially stable. And again, that could be something that they invested in because they knew, okay, I'm going to put some money into this book, and it might help other people and help me even grow my investment in this, right? I could get a return. This person is smart. They're smart because, again, we have the little devious thing, right? They know what they're doing. They know how to work the game. They know how to get money and manifest money. And other things, not just money. But they haven't gotten you yet, but they're manifesting. They've been trying. They're trying. Okay, and then we have the true north, okay? So, it wasn't exactly true north, right? It was like that kind of, it was like facing crooked. So, I guess it's not really true north. It's more like a compass. Oh, didn't we have a compass? Oh my god. Okay, so that is what, when it's not, because it was like off, so it wasn't really like a, if it's facing up, I'll take it as true north. Like, you'll have guidance. It's more like a compass. So sometimes that's a bad thing, right? Because sometimes it's like, I don't know where I'm going yet. But that, I think that is, speaking of this, again, this kind of like reminds me of a target too, right? It's almost like a bullseye. Like, they're gonna land in your area, like bullseye, right? But yeah, so this person is a traveler. This person has been around, okay? There's not, it's like, you never know where they're going to be in a couple years. But I think they're getting kind of tired of that because they've left this open. They now really want to settle down, find you, and really have that life that they've always wanted. They just didn't have the time for it before. They really wanted to get everything prepared, get the money situation, the how, everything. But yeah, I feel like their compass is, it's turning into a bullseye more, a target. It's more like they're going to land near you and that's going to be it. And then you guys will go from there, wherever you want to go together, right? But they're not going to be moving around all crazy anymore. And then, so this is interesting. So we have two horses. Now this is a Pegasus. And then this, if I can pick him up, is my little goofy horse, okay? So his legs are all like in the wrong position. He's just kind of like, he's like a weird little cartoon horse, okay? So again, that tells me that they're funny. I don't think that this is like a very serious financial person who's boring to be around. I do feel like they're funny, okay? They have the little jokester here, so they're funny. They're goofy. They might not be as prim and proper as you would think someone who's very financially stable and all that stuff, right? No, I feel like they're very down to earth. I feel like they're funny. They're a normal person. It might catch you by surprise when you find out how much money they have and stuff. And it's not like, oh, they're rolling around in money, but I mean, they probably have like an IRA or something, they probably have some sort of retirement fund. They probably have bought their own house and they do have some savings. It's not like they're a millionaire, but I feel like they're very well taken care of. They've made sure that they are stable, financially stable. This Pegasus, I feel like normally that speaks of someone who really went through a hard time and then came out, better. But I don't feel like your person really had too much trouble in their life. I don't think that they came from rock bottom, I don't think they started as a millionaire, obviously, but this more, which I don't get often. I don't feel like this charm speaks of this that often. I have gotten it a couple of times, but I feel like this is just really talking about the wings, okay? But they have moved around a lot because it's a horse, so there's freedom. And then the wings tell me that they actually have traveled a lot. They might have even been to other countries as well. So yeah, so it's kind of like with the compass, the travel, the freedom. And I feel like they're kind of tired of it. As weird as that sounds, but you can only have so much of a good thing until you're just kind of tired of it. I feel like they're really they want to share it with someone. They want to share it with you. Write their story. Maybe this is saying they're tired of it only being about them. Maybe they want to write a new one. They've written their biography and it's actually quite boring to them, Maybe they want to write a story together, an adventure story together with you, They've done this section of their life and they're kind of done with it. They want to close that book up. Yeah, that makes more sense with that. Okay, let's see what the pendulum wants to say. We're just asking the universe for some quick advice, okay? And what to do in the meantime, right? So how to maybe find them, what to do when you meet them, whatever it is. So we'll see what the universe wants to say. Okay, you can do it. Okay, just stay optimistic. So you must be optimistic right now, okay? And if not, then you better get optimistic. And then that way you can just stay optimistic. Keep that faith. Know that they're on the way, right? The universe has a plan for you. So the universe is saying just stay optimistic. You have no reason to not be optimistic. I know it's not happening right now, you know, but we can't get what we want all the time, right? So yeah, stay optimistic. Know that it's going to happen. The universe is very aware. And so maybe just listen to the music like it suggested. And that will help you stay optimistic, because being optimistic is like half the battle, seriously. If you believe it's going to happen, there's an 100% chance that it's actually going to happen, okay? So, yeah, it's not saying to plan, it's not saying to, you know, try at anything. Just stay optimistic. You are on the right path. Your person is on their way, and all you can do is just keep doing what you're doing, stay optimistic, live your best life that you can right now, count your blessings, you know, and stay happy. Know that it's coming. Know that this person and this new life is on its way. Okay? So that is what I have for you. If it didn't resonate at all and you hate me, just, you know, maybe watch some other videos that I've put up and it could change your mind. But yeah, thank you for watching. And if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please do so. It helps me a whole bunch. And I hope you guys take care and have a good night. Hi, group 3. Let's see what we have. What is going on with your soulmate or your twin flame? Oh, okay, so we have 2 cards. Okay, first of all, your person might be a Pisces, okay? That is interesting. Okay, so I feel like your person might be, okay, they might have a business that gets a lot of, like, 5-star reviews, so they could, like, they might not own it, okay, but they might be some part of it, okay, somehow in a business. Like, it could be like a restaurant, it could literally be any type of business. It could be home repair business, it could seriously be so many things. But they have a very good review section. I feel like they get a lot. It might not be a business, it could be music as well. Only because the word front runner, is that like a band thing? Like, you can be the front runner of a band? Like the, I don't know what that means, but that's what it's taking me to, like being like the person, like they could be the singer, okay, of a band. Like they're the forefront person, right? And then they're also holding this, so it kind of looks like a microphone, right? Huh. Okay, and if not music, I'm being drawn to this. So, first of all, they could be wearing, like, I'm feeling like a floral bomber jacket, okay? When you meet them, that can go both genders, you know, both, it's like unisex, really. But really what I'm seeing is these stems, and I feel like it's like some sort of, like, I don't know why, but it's making me feel of power lines. So, but I don't think that they, like, installed power lines or anything, but, like, something, like, with electricity. They could be, like, an electrician, and they own their own business, and they do really well. Man, electricians get paid a lot, let me just say that. And they might have a business that has a lot of good reviews. Like, they could be very well recommended, you know, highly recommended. Yeah, they could be an electrician, which is interesting. Or something like that, like installing something. They could even work, because I did have music, right? Maybe they work behind the scenes with music, like setting up a stage for concerts, things like that. doing the sound system stuff. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at that. It's like a microphone. The way she's even holding her ice cream. It's like she's holding like that, like a microphone. Okay, that's interesting. And again, like with the wires, like microphones have wires. That's interesting. Okay, so it might not be music either. It could be like an announcer. It could be a narrator. Something with a microphone. And this one is interesting. I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. I don't... So I'm just going to try to walk through it and see if it like tells me anything. But all I'm seeing... Okay, so I see like in a nest, so they're like cozy. And they have switched. Okay, it's almost like they're merging into one. So it's like half bird, half lady, but they're turning into one. And then we have melting here. So they're like melting together, and then the melting ice cream. So maybe that's just speaking of, maybe you're gonna like get a house together, maybe soon into the relationship, or at least move into, yeah, maybe just move in together. I'm not feeling the house thing, but I am feeling like you might get close really quickly. Like maybe one of you will move into the other person's, like maybe, you know, at the exact same time that you guys are getting serious, someone loses their house or, you know, their apartment, you know, whatever, for whatever reason, and has to find a new place, and maybe they'll just move in with you or you'll just move in with them. And it's like you'll just merge your life like kind of quickly together. Because I'm feeling like the merging and then like the nest thing. So yeah, I guess you might be moving in together early on in your relationship. I also keep looking at the water. I'm not sure what that's telling me. So maybe they live near the water. Maybe they like going to the water. They could come from like an island, something where they're used to a lot of water, you know, something like that. See if we have anything else going on. Let's see, what are these? Okay, so we have the lightning bolt here. So again, something with electricity. It's the Hierophant, so that does tell me that they could be a mentor. They could be religious, but with this card I feel more like a mentor, okay? Almost like they deal out direction, something like that, so they might not be, they could be like a supervisor for whatever job this is, where they are looked up to by others, right? And then we have the Daughter of Wands. Interesting. So that basically tells me, and the snake is also in almost an infinity sign, right? So this person has been manifesting you too. I feel like you both have been manifesting each other. I don't think it's just them or just you. I think you both are at the same time. Okay, because that's what the wand tells me. Okay, so manifesting, you're almost conducting your life. You know what you want, and then it's blossoming too. It looks like maybe cherry blossoms. So the cherry blossoms could be significant. They might even have a tattoo of cherry blossoms. I don't know why that came up in my mind, but look out for those because they could have that. But yeah, I'm really just getting that you're both manifesting each other because it's a loop, right? That also kind of tells me that your soulmate is definitely a past relationship. So you have known them in a past life, not this life, that you have known them in another life. Sometimes I don't get that. Sometimes it's a new soulmate, you know? But no, I feel like you guys have had some sort of relationship in a past life together. But this time around, it's definitely lovers that you guys are. That, you know, your soulmates. Alright, let's see what else we have. Reclaim your art. Oh, music. Okay. So if it's, you know, it could be an electric guitar, because I am getting the electricity, remember? And if not, something like that, like the microphone. I mean, most music comes with some sort of electronics that you have to set up, these days at least. That is interesting. Because at first I thought she was like cleaning, but it looks like she has sheet music down here. It's a bunch of sheet music. So, yeah. I feel like it's something to do with music. So I feel like there might be 2 or 3 stories going on. So maybe the universe is trying to really give this story to as many people that need it, okay? So it might be the same sort of scenario that's going to play out for you, but there's different details, okay? So I feel like it's trying to, like, fill in a lot of different details for different people's story. So take what does resonate and then leave out what doesn't, because I feel like it's speaking of a couple different stories, okay? So it might be music, it might be an electrician, it might be a business owner. I feel like it's a couple stories in one, trying to reach as many people as it can. Let's see what else. The boat. Okay, so receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Okay, I'm thinking that this is and it's a boat. Remember the water? They might have a boat, or they live near water, and there'll be like boats on the water, okay? If not, then this is speaking of that there is progression, okay? It's arriving. Something is on its way to you, okay? And it is coming this way, which tells me forward progression. It's on the way, okay? This person is on the way. This scenario is on the way. You know, I do feel like you will move in together. I think that's for everyone. So the same sort of scenario is going to play out. There's just different details. It's different people in different situations, but it is going to be someone that people look up to. You both are manifesting each other. You are going to move in together early on in the relationship. Whatever they do for a living, or whatever this is, whether it's electrician or a musician, whatever it is, they are highly recommended, or like 5-star reviews, okay? Okay, we have 2 more. Let's see. I'm reading them this way. Okay, we have the railroad. Forecast a long journey. Okay, so we do have the boat. So this could be, it's been in the making. Like I said, you guys have been manifesting each other. Okay. Okay, and then we have the rider, which is a sure sign of good news. Okay, we're not near, okay, we are good. Okay, so we just, that's interesting that it's both like, it's almost like the chariot, right? He's riding, or like a knight, right? And again, forward motion going this way, so they are on their way. And it's been a journey. There's some sort of journey. Maybe you guys will go on a journey together, and that could be forecasting like your future, or it means that this person has been on quite a journey already, and they will be ending their journey, right? Arriving at your doorstep, right? Not at your doorstep, but you know what I'm saying. And that will be the end of their journey. But it's not telling me what sort of journey they're on, you know. Not necessarily feeling a railroad, okay? I don't think that they work for a railroad or anything. They could. They might have in the past. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not really getting too much more. I just feel like they're definitely on their way. Like, maybe this group, group three, maybe you guys are a little anxious. Maybe you guys think that it's not really on the way. You missed the boat, or you missed the boat, you know? Um, but I don't think so. No, that's the universe is saying no. It's on its way. You will be receiving what you need. Okay, it's been a long journey, so maybe that's speaking to you. Like maybe you honestly think that it's just you should have arrived there by now. This journey took a wrong turn. You know, but I don't think that that's the case. I think you feel that way, but the universe is reassuring you that there's good news coming. And it's been a journey. It's acknowledging it's been a journey, okay? So whatever that journey is for you. I don't feel like it's speaking of your person. I feel like it's talking to you. That you honestly don't believe anymore that it might be on its way, you know? But no, the universe is correcting you that no, it's on its way. And it is what you've been trying to manifest, right? And it's kind of funny because she's like, she hasn't eaten her ice cream. She's holding the ice cream and it's melting, but she hasn't eaten it yet. It's almost like it might be like speaking to you, where you haven't really enjoyed what you do have now, maybe, because you're so worried that you're never going to get what you want, but you are. Like, you will be able to enjoy this ice cream cone, you know? You don't have to just hold it. You can actually have it and enjoy it at the same time. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I feel like these three are speaking, like, to you. That you've been a little anxious about it. That you're starting to lose a little bit of faith. So just hold on tight. It's on its way. You will be receiving what you need soon. It will be arriving, okay? And they might be wearing a floral bomber jacket. I don't know why I picked that up, but I sure did. So keep an eye out for that, right? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we have a 1. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's do letters. S-I. Okay, so take that how that... yeah, they don't really... Oh, it spells out sir, I guess, but... Or the IRS. They could work for the IRS. But yeah, so play around with that. Maybe Siri. They could be initials, you know, the beginning of a name, beginning of a last name, something like that. Right? But, okay, so the 1 is exciting because it is the Magician, okay? Which means, again, you have been manifesting this person, and I believe they have been manifesting you as well. There's a lot of manifesting going on. You guys are really hoping to find each other. It's not like you miss each other, you know? Okay. We have the cat. To me, that tells me a surprise. So that is interesting. So yeah, I don't think that you know this person. I feel like it's gonna be kind of surprising to you. Because again, I feel like you gave up hope. And you're gonna be like, wait, what? I still get to find my soulmate? I thought I was too old, you know? It's gonna surprise you. I don't think you actually think it's gonna happen. I think you have faith and you keep trying to manifest it, But I think you, like, in the back of your mind, you don't really believe it. Aww. It's coming though. Don't worry. Stop worrying. Oh no, because we have the worry doll. Oh no, you're definitely all worried. I think you don't think it's coming, but it is. It definitely is. Because we also have this is like feeling down and blue, you know, like a blue Christmas. It's the black Christmas tree. Um, it's like I think you lost your faith that it's coming. That your soulmate, that you'll find your soulmate. I don't think you believe it, but you should, because it's coming. We do have self-reflection, okay? So that could be speaking to you or them. But a lot of times, because it's clear, so I do say that, but to me, it's more like my crystal ball, right? It looks just like my crystal ball. So I do go with that a lot too. Yeah, I'm feeling more the crystal ball because I feel like you've been manifesting, you've been really trying to figure out who this person is, how you can get to them, because you feel like time is slipping by. But what you don't realize is that the universe has everything divinely timed, right? You were not meant to meet this person yet until when it's right time for you to meet them. We have I think this is my eye, right? Yeah. So we have the eye. So this is the third eye, okay? So this is you following your gut. Stop listening to your logical self that says, oh, I'm too old, I missed the boat, blah, blah, blah. No, it's telling you to really listen to your gut, not your logical side, okay? Not your material world side, but your spiritual self, okay? Because we do have a chance encounter. This is a chance encounter. Again, you're not going to expect it. Totally happenstance. But it's to you, it's happenstance, not to the universe. The universe knows this is going to happen. It's setting it up. But to you, you have no idea that this is going to happen. To you, it's going to be a chance encounter. What are the odds? You know, that's what you're going to walk away like, what are the odds? Okay, so we have the amusement park, okay, so that means fun, excitement. You could meet them at an amusement park, okay? Something with amusement parks. Sometimes it does tell me rocky, okay, because roller coasters go up and down. I'm not feeling that because we don't have any other sort of clues to go with that. I'm going to go with just amusement park. I feel like it's it doesn't have to be an amusement park. It could be like just a playground. It could be somewhere where it's a place you go for amusement, right? We have the fire extinguisher, and we have the fried eggs, okay? So fried eggs to me tells me comfort, right? Who doesn't love breakfast food, right? And it's so comforting when you like wake up and the smell of eggs, you know? So it could mean that you guys are going to be waking up together soon, okay, and making breakfast. Or it just tells me comfort. You will have comfort. This person, this chance encounter is going to bring you comfort. It'll bring you sustenance, you know. It will charge your batteries. Because what do you do? You've slept all night. Your battery is now drained, right? You need food again. Okay, so you're going to fill yourself up. That's the first thing you do in the morning to get energy. So this chance encounter, this person is really going to, this worry guy is just going to be out of here, you know? This whole feeling bad for yourself, it's not going to last that much longer. And then we have the fire extinguisher, which to me just tells me that, yeah, again, like, I feel like you're kind of in a bad place mentally. And this whole thing is really going to just put that fire out, right? That bad place that you're in. This person is really going to help you. But this could also be a warning. Like, maybe put your own fire out. Maybe this little reading here could help you a little bit. So that you can just know the universe knows that you're worried. It made me pick that charm, see? Like, it's aware that you're worried. It can't make it come faster, even though you're worried, but it is acknowledging that it knows that you're worried. It knows that you feel left out, I feel like. But it has a plan here. It has a plan, okay? Just feel it in your gut. Just know that the universe has your back, okay? It knows you're worried. It knows. And it's going to surprise you, man. I'm telling you, it's going to surprise you. And it will put out any of these negative thoughts in your head that you have right now. And you can try to just put those out yourself right now, okay? You don't have to wait for the universe to do it. You can do that yourself as well. You can really, like, teach yourself, like, sit down, listen to yourself, your inner wisdom. Know you have blessings, count those blessings, and really relax in your situation, because it is coming, okay? Get prepared. Let's see what the pendulum wants to tell us. Okay, we're just asking for a little advice, that's all. Like I said to the other group, I don't have a lot of time today, so I wanted to get a reading done, but I just can't spend, like, a lot of time on it today. Okay, so we're just asking for, come on, some simple advice from the universe. What to do in the meantime? Before we get those fried eggs, you know, and that chance encounter, what to do? Oh, universe, you always know what to say. You gotta let it go. This worrying. This is a worry doll, okay? You've gotta let go of the worrying. Just let it go. It's gonna happen. I feel like you might be in that little phase right now where it's really getting to you, you know? And you've gotta find a way to just really get yourself out of that mindset of, poor me, I've been forgotten type of thing, because the more you think that, the longer it's going to take. And the universe is telling you, it hears you. It's heard you for a while, and it's not going to help, okay? It's not going to help you, because there's a plan. You just got to let it go. You got to let it go. Just find the blessings. You can manifest whatever you want. Manifest your own happiness right now. Once you find happiness now, this will come so much faster, okay? And that is its advice. It's telling you to let it go. There's a reason, because it will come faster. Time will go by much faster as well. When you're happy, you know, when you let go of those anxieties and those worries. I feel like this was a very productive reading. I know it didn't tell you too much about what this person looks like and all of that, but we can't always get into that. We have to get into other stuff as well, because sometimes it also has to do what's going on your side of the deal, you know? And I feel like it's kind of addressing that. You do need to kind of just relax a little bit. You could be actually hindering your own progress, okay? So that is what the universe wanted to tell you, okay? If it didn't resonate, like always, check out other videos. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It helps me out so much. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed and liked and comment. I appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. I love reading all of your comments. As you can tell, I love every single one of them. I do read every one of them as well. Okay? And I try to give my advice as best as I can. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys take care and have a good night.